What y'all doing? I've missed y'all. Yesterday's tutorial, it was an ad, but y'all see those all the time. But I'm saying that because that was pre-recorded, and normally I just sit here and do these live. So every other day you're literally doing your makeup with me, and it felt very strange not doing my makeup and hanging out with y'all. But it was a good video. I like that look. I like both of those looks. And you're gonna see some of that today. It's everywhere. I'm surrounded by makeup. So I actually just got my hair trimmed all nice. Got my grays touched up here. Look at this. We are fancy. My hair is so shiny. I love it. I'm gonna tag where I get my hair done. Now I don't know what we're in the mood for today. It's probably not a spicy day, huh? Let's use some products that I have really enjoyed. We'll make this a makeup tutorial, but we'll kind of go through things that I was really impressed with this past week or the past 2 weeks. I usually go 2 weeks in, and then things that I didn't love. We'll just do kind of a tutorial using all of those things. So let's get started. First things first, I don't know. It's been a wild makeup week. These, I love these. This is not an ad now. Love this. I want to use this, but I want to use it differently. I want to use it with eyeshadow. So let's start with some clean canvas. That was from RMS, and I'll tell you the shade and everything in just a second. But let's get a little bit of eyeshadow base on. But I'm only going to focus the eyeshadow base from the crease to the brow bone. Because sometimes, listen up, sometimes with certain eyeshadow formulas, we think that we still need that same exact base that we use every single day. But when you're using a cream shadow like this one, it's going to set on its own. Once it dries, it's going to set. So using an eyeshadow base under that probably isn't our best idea. So let's not put any base where we're going to put that shadow. I want to use this palette again. I love this palette. I love it so much. I want to use this because I want very soft colors through my crease. So let's grab that shade, press that in, using the side of the brush, kind of just doing a wash of color. And if you do get some base on your lid, don't worry, we'll wipe it away later. Picking up one more. There we go. That's a nice transition. Look how smooth those shadows are. I love this so much. Still using the side of my brush. Perfect. So this right here, I think this was in my last roundup, but here it is again. I honestly cannot get enough of it. I would want to use this almost every single day, especially for my more mild or mild spicy looks that I do. But I don't want y'all to get sick of it. But just so you know, if I didn't have to continue to try new things and be creative and extra spicy, this, I love it. Oh, really quickly, I have a picture to show y'all. Remember how Danessa and I are gonna do that class together in New York? There's still a few tickets left if you wanna join us, if you're gonna be in New York. But I want to show y'all a picture of the goodie bag. Look at this. Look at this. Just take a gander. I'm so excited. I'm gonna leave a link so you can read more about the goodie bag, about what's going on, what's gonna be happening. I'm very excited and I cannot wait to see y'all there. I'm gonna be posting this again this weekend, and I'll post a little bit more in depth about it, but I wanted to do just a quick little reminder. So if you're in New York, it's coming up, and it's coming up soon. Now let's grab this shade and just darken up this outer part of the eye. And I feel like that's gonna be enough depth. And then we'll move on to our cream eyeshadow. Again, it's on the side of the brush. And then I'll relax my eye and just let it kind of shade over that. It's a lot easier to press over folds than it is to kind of swipe over folds. Plus, you can really see where you want to shadow when your eye is relaxed. Grabbing some more for this side. See how much easier that is? And then you can just tilt your head back to fill in gaps. So initially we'll press it like that, and then obviously we know we're gonna have gaps in there, so then just tilt your head back. And now we can really shade. So I want to use this one. This is Sunbeam, and this is actually part of my curated collection with RMS Beauty, which is really cool to have it. And go look at the page, even if you don't grab anything, just go look at it because it's kind of like cool. I'm like, wow, there I am. It's me. I love it. So I'm picking this up on a C30. And look how pretty this color is. No base underneath. And before it sets, we can either soften it or we can leave it this defined. So pretty. And these absolutely do not crease. Once they set, they stay. I'm gonna grab more for this side. Oh, he's snoring today. Wow, that's pretty. So now let's grab this shade again, just a little bit. Oh goodness, there we go. And we'll just tap that to transition the shimmer into the matte. Easy peasy. I'm trying to keep this really simple too. I've been a little bit feral this week. Pretty. Now let's keep it really simple. Let's just grab this dark brown here from the palette, smudge that into our lash line. We're not even gonna do a wing. Goodness me, Jean. That might be too much. By the way, if you're new here, that's not a dog. That is a cat. Jean Bean. I'm going to pop on a lash. I really should retire these. I think I've worn these 20 or 30 times, but they're still going, and I'm not gonna retire them until they're falling apart. And then start to, ooh, look at that. Even that happens to me. Just pinch them together. Now it won't happen. So I'm gonna say that these lashes right here are probably one of my favorite lashes of all time. That's why they are in this roundup. I think that they're just, I love them. They're like spicy, but then they're not just, you know. And I love my really big lashes, but I feel like these just really complete a look nicely. Now, I do want to hop off and film something. I'm going to stay here with y'all and still talk about all the other things, but I'm going to finish I at least want to go finish the foundation because it's a foundation that has completely surprised me and I kind of want to post it tonight. But let's talk about some other things that have absolutely surprised me, starting with these. Most of you probably already have these. These are the L'Oreal Glow Paradise. They're lip balms. And if you check a few posts back, you'll see that it's a complete dupe for this YSL one. This one right here is the shade 110. And I'll put it on right now because it's a lip balm and it's really easy to put on. These are just luscious and they're so comfortable and they're absolutely a dupe for those YSL balms and I love it. It excited me when I found it. The other thing is this Almay gloss. I tried to tell you all about this one and I kind of want to film this particular shade right here. I want to film it on top of the Wet n Wild Dark Pink Frost. I think it's going to be amazing. But this one was just absolutely stunning. I'm going to film a video where you guys can see this on its own. But these Almay Goddess glosses are incredible for the price. Absolutely incredible. Almay isn't a brand I would ever gravitate towards, but you're telling me I'm going to walk past this and not add it to my cart? Oh my goodness. These are so slept on. More lip products. TLB. This formula is outstanding. So many of you purchased this after I showed it and y'all are loving it too, which warms my heart. I am so careful what I show y'all. Oh my goodness. I would not just be like, oh, this and this and this. I'm so careful because I'm so close to y'all. I mean, we're friends. It would be like me telling my friend, oh, go buy this. And then my friend who I see and talk to every single day was like, Rose, that was terrible. And I'm like embarrassed. I have that relationship with y'all. I promise. I'm not just going to tell y'all to go buy something and then just dip out and be like, oh. These are incredible. In fact, they did send me more shades. So I'm so excited. They actually just got here and It was all I could do not to open the box, but I knew I had to get up here and do a tutorial. So I can't wait to try the rest of these. So we all know, let's just say it, the Valentino liner is my favorite liquid liner. We love it, and I think it's actually on the Sephora website right now, and it's usually sold out. But in terms of gel liner, this one. And I like gel because it just gives you the most intense wing. So if you're into a very quick wing, on the go, let's do this really quickly, this one. So fast, easy peasy. If you're wanting some drama, and if you want to add depth to shadows, kind of do a lot of graphic, this. I like this one so much, so much. In fact, they did send me this one, but I have purchased at least 2 or 3 of these. Remember, I go through things a lot faster than your everyday makeup wear is what I do. But I absolutely love this gel liner. This blush right here from Merit Beauty, it's so pretty. I have used it a couple times recently, and it has stayed on my vanity because I just love that wintry flush. I love the packaging. I love even how it fits in my hand. I love it. It goes over makeup, over your liquids beautifully, and it's pigmented enough that if you want to do the technique where I put everything underneath and then put the powder on top, check my page. But if you want to do that, this is an amazing blush for that. I love it. It's called Raspberry Beret. I want more colors of this. Ooh, this whole Peanuts Wet n Wild collection. Not only is it just adorable, but the actual formulas are fan-fiddly-tastic. I was actually so blown away by this collection. I need to create with it again. It's just everything about it. I have a comparison between the Kylie lipstick. It's on my page. I did a look with this. It should be on my saved highlights, and then this is on my page as well. Ooh, isn't that gorgeous? And it's that sparkly and pigmented. If you can find this, this was sent to me, but I think I saw it at CVS when I was there the other day. So look for it. I think definitely at Walmart. So affordable, and it's just such great quality. I can't get over the quality. A lot of times I'm like, oh, I just love it because I love Peanuts, but no, it's exceptional. I'm trying to look around and see if there's anything else. I don't want to overwhelm y'all because I feel like sometimes it's just like, oh, well, Rose likes everything. I'm trying to think of things now that didn't, and you'll know how much I do not love being harsh. But some things, they don't work out. And you know what? The reason I'm not super harsh is because the product that I might have not enjoyed, you loved. So who am I to say it was a bad product? If you're enjoying it, I love that. But some things don't work for me. Let me look around. I know there's bound to be something. But I will say that's enough for everything that I absolutely loved. It was a lot of lip products. I like lip products right now. I love lipstick and lip balms and anything that goes on my lips. Okay, I found something that I wanted to really love, and they're actually one of my favorite brands. Love them. This powder from Beauty Creations, it didn't do anything for me. Plus the packaging, it leaks. The packaging was not good for me. The powder, I've one from e.l.f. that's extremely affordable. I'm not going to say that it's a dupe for the Givenchy, but it's in the more affordable range, like this one. The e.l.f. one's fantastic. The Kylie Cosmetics one's fantastic. And I'm just mentioning ones that would be around this range. Also, I wish that there was a pink one, but this just wasn't a powder that just made my makeup heart sing. And there's so many other ones that do. So, didn't love this one, but Beauty Creations actually has some of my favorite blushes. Okay, now this one, I'm not going to say that I dislike it, but I don't think I love it. I'm not going to say I dislike it because it was very pretty. I will say mine was not as sparkly as Glamzilla's, but it was pretty nonetheless. I really want to work on trying to find a dupe, but I want to be fair. So I want to find one that's very champagne gold like this one is, because this is more of a true gold. I can find so many that are, isn't that stunning? We should try that. Ooh, keep that up. I'm getting away. But I want to find a dupe that is also plumping. I will say that this plumping effect isn't just major. It's basically just a light tingle, and I don't notice that my lips looked any larger, but I want to be fair. So I'm trying to find a truer dupe. For how much I paid for this, it just doesn't It doesn't excite me. Maybe I use Queen Cosmetics too much. Y'all know how sparkly those glosses are. But this one, I don't know. Again, it's beautiful. I don't want y'all to think that I dislike it. That's why I keep saying it. But I've used other things that excite me more. And if you already have this and you love it, wonderful. Because am I going to continue to use it? Absolutely. It was by surprise. But I don't want y'all to feel like, oh my God, I have to have it. It's the most gorgeous thing ever. I think we will find a dupe. So if you're thinking about it, maybe just hold off. Plus, I think it's sold out everywhere anyways. So I think that that's everything. Everything that I didn't love. There's one thing here, and I'm going to post about it tonight. I'll just post about it. And we'll talk about that. I love it, by the way. Love it. And I didn't expect it. I think it's one of those products that truly surprised me, but I'm not going to keep on because I'm just going to post it tonight. I'm going to post it tonight, so get ready for that. Is there anything else I wanted to show y'all? Let me just film the foundation and then I'll come back because I'm not done. We're not done here. I just want to film that really quickly. Okay, BRB. Okay, I'm already back and you're going to get to know what the foundation is this evening. Some of you might already know. No. I'm aggressively pointing at you. I am sorry. That's a loving point. It's like, you just wait. I love you. Now, since our eye makeup isn't very heavy, I'm just going to use a little bit of my Sephora Collection concealer. And this is the shade that I'm more color correct with. There you go. You can really see how peach it is if I turn to the side. But I think we're going to be able to get away with this. If not, we can always put a little bit more concealer on top. This is 23.5P. Now, again, we need our C31 because we don't want this very peachy concealer to wind up all the way over here. What the heckin'? Who knows? Where's the foundation brush? Crisis averted. Now, I think this might be a little too, yeah, it's gonna be a little too peachy for me right now. But since we use such a tiny amount, we'll just use it as corrector. And then I'll grab my actual shade. And I want to really clean this up, but we'll do that with the actual concealer shade. And if you're wondering why I was talking about just using it as a corrector shade, when I'm a lot more tan in the summertime, I can just wear this as concealer and it's perfect. But right now I'm a little more fair, quite a bit more. The sun is not out as much and I'm hiding in my dark makeup layer. So my actual concealer shade is 22P, also Sephora Collection. See, that's a lot lighter. And I will say this one might look a touch yellow, but once it dries down, it's very neutral. And I really, really, really like it. This comes back to some of the ads that I do. Y'all will remember I actually did an ad for this. It was quite a while ago, but y'all have seen me continue to use it. And that's just something that I want y'all to remember. You never just see these products one time. You see them forever. I mean, I want y'all to remember that. It means a lot to me to have your trust. And if you're ever wondering, just remember you continue to see them after the ad and you had seen them before that ad. Always remember that. This foundation, look, minus whatever that is. Not today. There we go. This foundation looks so good. Like there's no powder, so we don't even have that blurring effect yet. And I feel like it just looks so blurring. I'm so excited to post this foundation. I honestly think it might be one of my new favorite foundations, even out of my high-end foundations. I honestly want to compare it to one of the Givenchy ones. We'll have to do that. It feels similar and it looks similar. It looks so good and I don't even have powder on. Speaking of powder, I haven't used my Haus Labs in a while. Now I've lost their. I always talk about this. Make sure that you're pressing in your concealer right before. I already have my powder queued up here. That's pretty. You know what? I absolutely love this formula and I even love this color. Ooh, that looks good. I love this color, but Haus Labs, if you're watching this, please do, this is Neutral Peach, please do a pink powder, please. Please, 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 please. Because I think that y'all's pink powder would be hot fire. It would be incredible. Please. I'm begging you. Now let's finish setting the rest of my face. I'm gonna go ahead and set the center. I love it. Oh, my tummy's growling. I'm sorry if you heard that. I say that, you probably can't hear my tummy growling over the kitty cat getting the best slumber of kitty cat existence. Let's do the forehead because it's satisfying. Notice that the puff just fits so perfectly right around my eyebrows because I always do my eyebrows first. These are the things I was thinking of, y'all. Ooh, that looks nice. Let's try something different today. I feel like I've done this before, and I know I have. I don't remember when, but I have. Let's do our blush first. And also, I think I'm fair enough again for Winter Kissed. I don't remember how I loved this blush. I remember kind of liking it, but then trying to find dupes for it. But then I got way too tan for it, and it just looked very, very, very ashy on my complexion. So we're gonna try this out again, but I'm gonna grab it on a C41, and I think I'm just gonna start to press it here. But I wanna transition with it. And we're still gonna do bronzer, but we're not there yet. Let's do our blush first and see how we like it. I also feel, listen, so what I was going to say is a lot of times, and this happened to me, especially with these kind of lighter blushes, which I call a transitioning blush, I would put them on with bronzer, and I'm saying this from experience because I couldn't figure out why my blush looked so muddy or would just kind of blend away and just wouldn't look pretty. Let's do this type of blush, ones that aren't crazy pigmented. If you do them before bronzer, I find that they look a lot more there. Let me think of a better word. You can see them a lot better, and they don't just blend away, and they don't get overtaken by that bronzer. So you're able to actually get this beautiful, beautiful blend. And I'll do another video on it, but I wanted to touch base on that. I'm gonna use another blush because I want to transition it, but I feel like this one tends to get lost, and this is a good way to do it. Now, I bet you're wondering, what the heck is a transitioning blush? I've talked about transitioning bronzer, and I always talk about transitions, even with eyeshadow. We're very used to transitions with eyeshadow, but nobody really talks a whole lot about transitioning bronzer and transitioning blush. But that's what gives us a very, very natural look. So we did that blush, and I think I'm gonna grab a little bit darker one. Let me find it. So this is gonna be in still the same color family, but it's gonna be more pigmented and darker on me. So this one is gonna go right under Winter Kissed, and it's just going to melt in, and it's gonna be completely seamless. It's gonna go from transition into the darker part. It's gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. I love this blush so much. Wait, I think we might be on to our new favorite blush combo, because now that gave the Winter Kiss some life. Ooh, I'm excited. I gotta film this video now. This blush combo, I can't get over it. I want y'all to see it. Do you see this transition? Do you see how there's no line? It's just perfect. Listen, go get this combo immediately because I'm gonna have to post a video. This is stunning. Moving on. But remember, I love makeup and it excites me. I want to be really tame with my bronzer, so I'm actually going to grab MAC Refined Golden on a C40. I love this blush. And now this bronzer just melting right in. And that's another good tip. Grab your most, or I should say your least pigmented bronzer to kind of continue that transition. And if you want to do more bronzer, that's when you would grab your darker one after this first transition. I'll try to do more on this topic because I know this might be a lot, but I'm having a lot of fun, and I just found that this is a really nice transition too, because it is so not pigmented. And we're taught, well, YouTube taught me that if it just doesn't go on and look crazy and we already need to fix it, it's not good. But sometimes a little less pigment helps us get to somewhere even better. So I'm feeling real nudie lately. Ooh, look at that nude with the eyes. I'm trying to figure out how I want to finish underneath here. We'll get there. I know this looks like concealer lips, but I like it. But if you are frightened, I will fix it just for you because I love you. Truffle lip liner from Dose of Colors. And now look. Ooh, luscious. Just remember to grab a little bit of the lipstick and kind of blend it together. This blush, the bronzer, the transition, the lip. I'm not done with the lip, but I absolutely love this look. I'll definitely save it to my highlights. Let's just brighten up the waterline some more. This is from Wyra Cosmetics. It's the shade Peach. So, just that little bit. Look at how pretty. These are so affordable and amazing. All right, we are done. And I feel like this would be so pretty for holiday parties coming up. I'll definitely save it to my highlights, and then you'll know what the foundation is tonight. I'll set a reminder. Y'all set the reminder. 7 p.m. Central Time, like always. My hair is herring. Now, do remember that on Saturdays and Sundays, I am usually filming content, and I don't do the stories. I do the stories here Monday through Friday, so I don't want y'all to think that I just disappeared. And y'all always DM me and check on me, and I want y'all to know how much that means to me. So many of you think about me. You'll just be walking around during the day, and you're like, oh, where's Rose? And then I'm not there, and then y'all worry about me, and that just warms my heart. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna go finish filming a few more videos, finish filming the foundation video, make sure that's edited, and then I am going to make a coffee. I know, Rose drinking coffee, who knew? Well, I forget that, but I have a lot of new supporters, but I am a coffee wild woman. I love my coffee. So I'm gonna go downstairs and make that. I love y'all so much. It felt good to be back, even though I wasn't even gone yesterday technically. But there is a connection when I sit here and I do these with y'all. I just feel like there's a connection, and I hope you feel that too. Okay, I love you. I gotta go finish. Love you, bye.